And the Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready.
First and 10.
Okay, ready?
Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right. He wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
They were able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Red Wolves are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. It'll be a run on third and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. On fourth down, going to the air. Looking deep. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Here he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
And I'm pretty sure the card usually tells you to punt in this situation, backed up on your own end, but forget that. We're going to be aggressive. And how about the deep shot down the field on fourth down? You make the play and get the huge explosive touchdown for this offense. Risk it for the biscuit, baby.
And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Graham. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
Terrapins will take over. First and 10.
Got it in the middle, it's Graham. Running wide open down the gut of the field. At 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
The extra point here would tie the game.
For the extra point.
And the extra point is good. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw. It's Mendoza. Skips away from pressure. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw.
And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
And the Red Wolves, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking downfield on first down. That's caught. It's on. Breaks into the open. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
Well, the offense is humming now, and you're seeing they can generate explosive plays in a variety of ways. They had the big run on the previous play. That time they're able to take a shot. Everything they're dialing up right now is working beautifully.
And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Back to pass. The sweet feet buy a little time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. This whole red zone offense thing has been a little shaky. They've been stopped twice already. Maybe they ought to try to score from deep. Looking for the score. Makes the grab. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Really nice job by the defense there. They're trying to force the quarterback to throw the football in front of you and allow your guys to square up and make a tackle out in space. You got to force the ball carrier to do something special after the catch. Not able to do it there, so really nice tactic by the defense.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. No hesitation from this head coach. He will go for it on 4th and goal from the 1. They'll move the wide receiver. Lost to throw again. He wants it all. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Number 23, hauls it in the end zone.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Maryland, 7.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22.
1st and 10.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Looking to pass. It's Manning. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Wants to go up top on first down, using the quick game. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
Lining up to tack one more under that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. And he passes on the touchback. Here he goes. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. was a busted play. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Manning. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he throws another interception. His third one of the night.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the number one job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you, and I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his...
Looking for the end zone. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, the offense taking a shot after getting the takeaway. They're in what's called the fringe area. It's not quite the red zone, but it's a good spot to throw posts, to throw goes, to throw deep corner routes, smash routes. And that's exactly what they were thinking that time. Just a little bit off on the throw. Nice play by the defense, but I love the aggressive nature that time by the O.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. The RPO, quick throw to the right. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, second guy finally did. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air, it's Mendoza. Dances away. On the move to the right and looking for a big one.
It's nice when a QB can get outside the pocket and break down a defense and take off, but I thought the defense did a really good job of seeing it, understanding where he was going, kind of mirroring him towards the sideline as he rolled out to the right. Didn't give him any space to run the football, covering the pass deep. Really nice defense on that play.
Fires to the tight end. Turning it on. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
The Red Wolves have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wide receiver going in motion. He wants to throw it again. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. The 40. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Horton. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
Will take over. First and 10.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. Back to pass, it's Mendoza. Under fire. It just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. Now backed up in their own end. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. On the run, deep down the right side. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. That last play changed everything on this possession. They've got it 1st and 10 inside the 30. To the air on 1st down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the 1st down and get the sticks moving.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill with that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Got his man on the right. Defense knocks him down immediately after the catch, but now they're facing a goal-to-go situation from the 7.
Man, this quarterback is having himself a day. Over 200 yards in the 1st half. It was hard enough for Palmer to get over 200 in a game, more or less in the 1st half.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Fires it incomplete.
You see the offense trying to dial up the quick game there with the RPO. And I like the idea of trying to get playmakers this space out to the right flat of the field, see what can happen, but you need a more accurate run.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Here comes the heat. Moving toward the end zone, and the ball is free. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble.
Ooh, definitely dodged a bullet there. Listen, the quarterbacks don't run with the football all the time in practice, and they're not used to all that contact sometimes. Have a tendency to cough it up a little bit. A bad play because he coughed it up. Could have been worse, though. Good thing he landed it.
Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And look at the quarterback, look at the players on offense. They're overlooking at the sidelines, begging to stay on the field and try and score this this touchdown. They've been on the field for so many plays, for so long. When you dump...
Makes a grab past the marker. Touchdown, Red Wolves. Fit it in the window for the score.
Number 17 with the catch in the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Will take over first and 10.
Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wants to adjust the pattern. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Dances away to buy time. He breaks a tackle. Trying to find his man in the middle. Makes the grab deep. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Timeout, Maryland.
They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Manning. The sure hands, it's Lewis. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
And the QB leaves the pocket, and he scrambles out, and he goes to his right. And I love how he keeps his eyes down the field, trying to make a play, trying to throw the football with the relentless chase. I love it. Getting to the quarterback. He throws an inaccurate pass because he gets whacked as he throws the football. Nice job chasing by the defense.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Maryland.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield they couldn't hook up.
Well, great defense on that one. They were ready for pass. They forced the incompletion. They're coming off the field. That's a big win for this defense.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Arkansas State 28, Maryland 14.
The Red Wolves will kick it off to start the second half.
Set to kick it off.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25.
Maryland Terrapins will take over 1st and 10.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
That defense got gas, but they finally get it to the turf at the 47. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
Scanning the field, it's Manning. Trying to beat the D deep. Makes the grab down the left side. Touchdown, Maryland! He got a step and just dusted the field. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Looking for a gap. It's Baxter. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Starting to feel a little pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable. Finally, the defense gets to him. Finally, the defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
Caught behind the line. It's up. He'll be stopped short at the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Yeah, and that's one of those where you just look at the coverage. You look at down the field, taking away all the options, making sure you don't throw that ball downfield to get the first down. The only option, check it to the running back. Now I close that space. Nice job tackling.
Fourth down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Now he's looking into the middle. Makes a grab. He's got a first down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on fourth down. You're in the third quarter, second half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the second half. Someone had to step up and make a play. They just couldn't.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Terrapins.
And there's something you don't see often. A 100-yard interception yards in return for a touchdown. As a quarterback, you know those windows are really small to throw into. And if you don't throw it on time, it's going to get at minimum tipped, maybe picked. That's the worst possible scenario for a quarterback. What a play by the defense.
And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Mendoza. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Got a good one going here, all tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's Graham. At the 40, there he goes! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Motion from the wideout. That's caught. It's Graham. Makes the grab and not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Catch in the middle. It's Tate.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. They send the tight end in motion. Red pass, it's complete. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd.
28.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23.
Terrapins will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Looking for a man. It's Manning. Makes the catch. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
You don't really want to lose track of anybody, but I would say, David, especially not him.
Yeah, when you know he's really good, that's a good to say. Hey, sometimes you double him. Well, and sometimes you run the old zero coverage, like nobody covers him at all. And that's what they did right there. That's not good sound defense.
In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the pressure. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now adjusting. Pulls it in. It's Lewis. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
And that's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds him out of the backfield. There he goes. And he slipped through the crowd and he'll house it. Touchdown, Maryland! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 40-yard touchdown run. We've got a dandy going here, all tied up in the 4th quarter and about to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Throwing on the ride. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots. And a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
Got it behind the line. It's Baxter. Got room at the 35. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line. And the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Red Wolves have it with a 1st and 10. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. After the setback, the offense gets set for a 1st and 15. Wants to pass. Here's a hit. And he was
your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got him there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. A third down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there.
High game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's knocked away. They'll give up the ball, failing to convert on fourth.
Yeah, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. So now it's second and long. The give to the single back. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Tampa! And they've moved out front here on the floor.
Love the play call. Love the execution. Late in the game with less than 2 minutes to go, they now take a touchdown lead and put so much pressure on the opposition in a 2-minute situation.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. That last drive didn't take long, just 2 plays to get it in. And the capper came on a 34-yard jump to the end zone. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mendoza. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
And that's a perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays. You don't want to give up those first downs and just make that clock run.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They'll snap it from the 39, first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And I'm so interested to see how this young man responds, man. Like, he has been really good all game long. Put up some big numbers, but now it's prime time. It's a big moment. Can he step up in this spotlight, make a big drive, make a big play for his team to maybe go win this football game?
The offense gets a quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. Did a nice job of it.
Wants to go up top on first down. Looking down the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And man, it can be dangerous when quarterbacks get outside the pocket. They can stress your defense so bad. You better chase them. You got to keep running as hard as you can and try to get to him before he can throw that football, especially.
He wants to go deep. And here's the third interception of the night. Bringing it back. The 40. Inside the 30. take advantage of that extra blocker. Sends it back in motion. On the snap, it's Lofton. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Arkansas State.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.